What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Megaman X, the Legacy Collection. I'm your host, Link the Past Zero, and I gotta be honest with you guys. I was actually planning on doing some Deadpool today. I really was, but my new capture card decided not to fucking work, so I gotta do a bunch of more troubleshooting on this motherfucker just to have a chance of fucking doing this shit. So we are going to go ahead and continue in our playthrough of Mega Man X, Legacy Collection. The plan is, tomorrow I will be back, or I will troubleshoot the problem, hopefully get the shit fixed, and then we will, we'll jump back in, we'll jump into Deadpool starting tomorrow. That's my hope and my plan. If it is not, we will continue the Mega Man X Legacy Collection until shit actually goes right. So I want to apologize, guys. I really do, but what can I say? Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And if you haven't heard my spiel about it, we're skipping Mega Man X3 because I just don't know if I'm gonna have fun playing it. After all, I have yet to do the fucking boss in Mega Man X2, the final boss, and I don't know when I'm gonna be going back to do that one. I may never go back to do that one, just because I don't have fun. I just didn't have fun with it. So we're going to go to Mega Man X4, which is very important to me because that was the game I grew up with when I was younger. So I know for a fact I will have some fucking fun with this game. So with that said, we're going to go straight in. And the plan is, because of the fact that... Oh, and I got to listen to this shit. I'm sorry. This is my childhood. Yeah, I forgot about that. They modified that. If you guys haven't heard, if you guys didn't know, they actually modified that scene because in the original game, the Colonel, or not the Colonel, the General, at the very end, he actually did do like a salute to all the Repli Force members, and it could come across as a goose step salute, like what the Nazis would do. It could come off as that type of a salute. So when they remake back when this game was first released, while it was a big deal, it wasn't a huge big deal. So when they re-released it like this to avoid all the hate and everything else behind it, they said hell with it, and they took out that particular part and they just extended that part. So if it seems kind of like awkwardly long, that's the reason why. So, with that said, I am planning on only doing I'm only doing one playthrough of this currently. I might end up doing a second playthrough because my first playthrough I always played this game as Zero over X. I do have experience with X, and I do know how to play as X in this game. And hell, I actually made it to the final boss with X and Zero, but I'm gonna play it with Zero because Zero I always had more fun with playing in this game versus X, just because of the fact that this is the very first time you truly get to play as Zero. So that, and I like doing some of the fucking boss fights with Zero because it feels more like an actual fight. So we're gonna jump in. And unlike Mega Man X 1 and 2, we're gonna stop and listen to this.
Who are you? My masterpiece. But who are you? After him, he is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go. Destroy him. That's an order. But wait! Emergency! All Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
The same dream again.
All Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
That fucking those anime cutscenes. They are bad. They are so fucking bad, but it's still good. I'm sorry. I grew up with that shit, so I love it. But like I said, the entire point is that I will finish the story with Zero. If you guys want to see Mega Man X4 done again with X, we will do that. But pretty much Mega Man X4 is the only game where you actually have to play. You have to pick one character and stick with them. Mega Man X5, 6, 7, and 8, you can actually swap between the characters as you play through the game. So it's one of those things where we're just gonna have. This is the one game where we might have to play through it twice. Mavericks emerged at that point. 5567. They have occupied Sky Lagoon. This looks like a Repliforce is doing. Repliforce? Okay, I'm on my way. Okay. Plus, this is the only Mega Man X game that actually split the areas in two. Oh my god, it's been so goddamn long. Whoop, wahoo! Come on, bitch, come on, bitch, come on, bitch, woo! If you want, one thing I will say this now, if you've never played Mega Man X4, early in the game, it's easy, it's better to jump and do your swipe, because it actually comes out quicker than your fucking combo. Plus you can hit it multiple times. While the combo does more damage, the aerial attack will actually hits harder with the first couple swings. Here we go. Dragoon? You're in the 14th unit. Why? This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good, Zero. That Maverick took out the power. What? Then the Sky Lagoon will come crashing into the ground. Yes, and destroy the entire city. We have to do something. It's too late. I must escape now. You'd best do the same, Zero. Damn. If the Sky Lagoon falls, it will be disastrous. There's no time. I'm going down.
Ready.
Ready. Carnage. It's horrible. Those Mavericks will pay for this. Like I said, doing the jumping one is just makes it come out. Allows you to slash a little bit quicker, which in turn gives you a little bit more protection because of the fact that you have a little bit more protection than if you do it the other way. Fuck you, bitch. Oh yeah, he can't dash in the fucking center. Woo! Let's go. Iris? Iris? What are you doing here? Are you okay? Zero, did you come to save me? Yeah, hang on. A huge maverick appeared and... Stay here, Iris. I'll handle it. Is this really one of the Repliforces? I don't have a moment to spare. I have to defeat him, or else. I will say this now. I'm probably gonna die a couple of times on some of these boss fights because of the fact that I don't fucking remember how to fight them. It's been so goddamn long since I played this game. Plus, in Mega Man X4, Zero does so much more fucking damage than X. That fight right there would take X probably a good minute and a half to do. Zero, long time no see. Colonel, what are you doing here? I've come to save my sister, Iris. I only hope she's okay. She's fine. I just rescued her. Oh, thanks, Zero. I owe you one. Colonel, I have a question for you. Did your unit attack this place? What are you talking about? Repliforce came here for help. We weren't involved in the attack. They suspect you've become a maverick. What? Disarm and come with me to the HQ. I'm afraid I can't do that. Soldiers never drop their weapons. I won't do it. Not even for you, Zero. Then they'll think you're a maverick. So be it. The Repliforce prefers war over dishonor and shame. Goodbye, Zero. Wait! Colonel! Listen to me! Damn. This isn't good, Colonel. They may decide the entire Repliforce is a group of mavericks. Yeah, Mega Man X4 was definitely kind of a niche title. The one good thing about it was the fact that you had those the stages were a little bit longer because they were split into two parts. Which made it, but the bad thing about it was that because they were split into two parts, you had a longer stage, but you could also restart the stage at the halfway point if you died.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce.
The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Those fucking anime cutscenes. Iris? What are you doing here? My brother Colonel started the coup. I know. Please don't fight against him. This must be some kind of mistake. They've occupied several cities already. As a hunter, I must stop them. Zero. I must go now! Infiltrate enemy-occupied jungle and destroy the weapon under construction. A bug has corrupted the network. Dive into cyberspace and exterminate it. The Repliforce ship has taken off. Pursue and blast it out of the air. Dragoon of the 14th Unit is a traitor. Locate him and bring him back to the Hunter HQ. The Repliforce decimated the city and left. Pursue them aboard a land chaser. The abandoned lab is now operational. Investigate and destroy the lab. A military train is moving supplies. Cut off Repliforce's supply route. We discovered a hidden snow base. Halt production of their new weapon. I'll be honest with you guys. I actually, back when I was younger, I did not realize that was a mushroom. I kind of figured out that was a spider. Had no idea what the fuck that was, and I thought that was some sort of mechanical, like, Mr. Freeze monstrosity type thing. Looking back now, I could totally tell what they are. But, like, some of them, I just did not fucking see what they fucking were. So, most people, I would say, probably tell you to start at the jungle and go with the spider, because the spider's like the one enemy that's kind of not weak to anything. But I always go to the snow base first, only because Walrus, his weapon, he's weak against the fire weapon, but he's also a big brute that's easy to avoid. He's very similar to, in my opinion, Flame Mammoth in Mega Man X1. He protects the secret weapons which lie inside the snow.
Ready.
Hey guys, recognize it? Recognize who that is? I will say that has got to be that's got to be the best cameo in Mega Man history. Forgot you can't get up there yet. God damn it. This is the only problem, is I'm gonna have to cut. If I'm gonna go for any of the heart tanks or anything like that, I'm gonna have to come back with some of the weapons. Come on. Reform. Never gonna be bad. Never gonna be bad to fucking have a couple extra lives. Let's go. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck me. Okay, I'll take full responsibility for that one. Whoop, whoop, gonna jump up here. I don't think I can get it. I don't think I can get it. Damn it! Nope, can't get it. The one bad thing about this, if I remember correctly, in this, the one thing is that certain areas you have to fight a mini boss at the end of Act 1, which this is one of the areas that you have to fight the mini boss for. Luckily, the mini boss, if I remember correctly, isn't that difficult. It's just it's a matter of timing. I thought I made it, but apparently I fucking didn't. God fucking damn it. I think it's just a matter of timing, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of timing. You just gotta avoid his fucking attacks. Avoid his attacks and strike him back. Yep, I was being overzealous. Yeah, except for the fucking dragoon at the beginning of the fucking game. Most enemies don't actually go down super fucking easy. Come on, bitch. Whoop. Booyah.
Ready.
I remember going into this area, I remember watching the fucking intro cutscene for the game, for the demos, and one of the demos is him going into this area, and he's got a lot of his he's got some of his more advanced abilities. Yeah, the weapon tank, which is practically useless for Zero. In the later games, it's the weapon tank actually is pretty useful for Zero, But this early in this game, it's actually practically useless because it only powers one attack. Got it. Good fucking thing about that one, too. Because that would have fucking ended very badly. Yeah, the weapon tank for Zero is practically useless because of the fact that he, the only ability that he has that actually uses weapon energy is his Giga Crush ability, which is tied to R2. Which is literally just, it makes him invincible and it allows him to deal a lot of damage. I always liked that pose. That when he comes out, he literally, he slides to a stop with his hand out forward. What's that blonde kid up to? Oh, don't have time for you, Junior. Hey, shut up. Shut up and fight already. Oh, that does it. You're going down. Are you shitting me? I actually died from that? Fuck me. I'll kill him here. Like I said, the one thing you pretty much have to watch out for is that ability. For the most part, he's actually extremely... Mammoth is actually harder to fight than he is. Other reason I do the jump slash. It comes out quicker, and it allows you to get a little bit away. Allows you to get a little bit of distance. He didn't do his second. Yep, you're dead. You're dead. Yeah, the second boss is actually going to be harder than him. Because of the fact that the way his weapon works, you have to get above. You have to get above the boss in order to use it. Ryordenzan. Ryordenzan. Down plus special move button while jumping. A dive attack, effective against surface enemies. Yeah, but like I said, the worst part about his weapon in this instance is the fact trying to fight the next boss with that weapon will usually get you fucking killed because of the fact that it does quite a bit of damage and you can spam him with it. But trying to make it to that point just fucking sucks. Because if you fuck up, you fuck up. Jet Stingray. He destroyed the city and escaped to the sea.
Jet Stingray.
We're gonna have a slightly smaller stream today, guys. It's gonna be slightly shorter than a lot of the others. And I'm probably gonna die here. Because I don't remember. Yep. Worst part about this stage is a ride chaser level, and stuff happens so fucking fast at times, you're not gonna be able to fucking realize what's actually happening. Wow, I actually fucking did it. I'm surprised. That's usually the one that fucks me up. Yep. Yeah. Like I said, the one good thing about this is that once you get to this, then all you have to do is make it through this area, and you're fine. Which I just need to remember how. I need to remember how this fucking area goes. Yep, I think that was an energy tank. Yep, the energy tank. That's actually what I was looking. That's what I was going for. The one good thing about it is that once you end the section, it gives you that free health tank. Because it pretty much because you're almost guaranteed to take damage during up to that point. Now, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get him in the first one. He's still after me. Enough already! We settled this now! Yeah, that's the worst part about it, is that you have to basically be extremely careful with your positioning. I think I keep the health pack, though. If I keep it, yep, I kept it. Okay. Got it. Okay, gives me the health, which fully heals me. Plus, I think it may actually give me a little bit of... Yeah, it gives me a little bit of life energy, too. Well, luckily, the one good thing about it is that the respawn, once you reach the boss, is here. There's a fucking sweet spot. I know there is. Because there's a fucking sweet spot that gives you just enough room to get behind him. There's a sweet spot. And that sweet spot allows you to fucking fight him with this. Because this fight with X is a fucking joke. Yeah, the boss with X is a joke because his ability actually hits slightly above him. So his jump is just high enough for him to activate his ability, and basically it hits him with the ice every fucking time. It's one of those things where this is like one of the one unfair boss for Zero, because the entire fight revolves around you having to get so goddamn close to him, it's not fair. It's just one of those things where it's just a fucking unfair... It's just an unfair boss fight because of the fact that you have to have perfect fucking timing to actually hit him with his weapon. Because if you take... The one good thing is... The one good thing is that once you get to this part, you actually have a pretty good chance. You gotta be shitting. Got it. Booyah. Booyah. Yeah, that's the thing. One of the actually the best strategy with Zero is to literally just jump up and slash. Don't even go for his special weapon, because the fact that you'll take more damage trying to hit his special weapon than you will actually hit it, like I just did. I nearly killed myself getting his special weapon.
You won
Ihengaku. Dash button while jumping may be executed in the air. Basically, the leg parts for X. The leg parts in every Mega Man X game that gives you the ability to fucking dash in the air. That's what you get with Zero for that ability. But luckily for us, the one good thing is that from Mega Man X4, from Mega Man X5 onward, Zero automatically gets that. He gets that, and he automatically, after Mega Man X5, he automatically gets a double jump. Mega Man X5, you have to acquire, I think you still have to acquire the double jump from one of the bosses, but once you beat said boss, you automatically get it from that point forward. Okay, with that said, we've got those two guys under our belts. Now we're actually going to go after Spider. The reason I always wait to go after Spider is because the fact that having the dash jump just makes his boss fight just makes his stage a little easier. Because X can start with Spider off the damn bat. And the good thing about Spider for X is the fact that when you get in Spider stage, you get the leg parts for X. He protects the secret weapon of the jungle.
Ready.
Now I'm probably gonna die here because my objective is to make it to the second stage. If I can make it to the second stage, then yeah. If you guys didn't know, this is where X gets his first gets the foot mark things. That's why going for Web Spider actually with X is actually the smarter move. You want to go for that one before any of the others because of the fact that you get the foot pads. Even if you don't even fight Web Spider, just going in to get the fucking foot pads is actually more beneficial than anything else. Whereas Zero, you either want to have the double jump or the side dash ASAP. And the worst part is no matter which one you go for, chances are, except for Jet Stingray, you're gonna want Web Spider's weapon to fight a mushroom. You don't have to have it. It makes that boss fight laughable if you have it. I love how they fucking stand right there, which for Zero it gives him plenty of fucking room to fucking just eliminate them. Gotcha. See, right there. That would have taken two full combos to break. And yeah, I broke it with two aerial slashes and then a couple of hits from on the ground. Which the aerial slashes came out a lot quicker than the combo would have. This right here is the reason why I went for that. I went for his aerial dash. Is because going through this area just makes it a lot easier. Because it's one of those things where you have, because there's so much shit you have to avoid at times. It just makes it that much easier to just be able to fucking aerial dash than having to rely on your dash jump. Especially considering the dash jump actually makes you descend quicker. Well, it doesn't make you descend quicker, but the aerial dash actually keeps you in the air just slightly longer. Because you actually move forward at a complete horizontal line. Whereas, if you dash jump, it's an arc. The one good thing about Zero is that you get a lot of these abilities that you get with him, or the one good thing about him versus X is that this part right here is actually a lot better for Zero than it is for X, because he can, one, ignore these, and two, he can get around them a lot easier than X can. Like right there, Zero just has to jump and he'll fucking take them all out. So, I don't think I'm gonna win this fight, but I do have energy. If I feel like I can, if I get him to his second stage and I still have a decent amount of health, I will go for the win. I will use the energy to go for the win. Zero. I've been expecting you. Spider. You work for Repliforce? Yes. A little renegade unit now. There's still time. Call off the coup. Now, I know where my loyalties lie. Damn it, no! God damn it! Got him. Yeah, the first half of his fight actually isn't that hard. It's the second half that actually gets difficult. Especially considering the more damage he takes, the faster he moves! Okay, we're going for it. We're going for the kill. Going for the kill. Let's go. Booyah! Going for the kill! Like I said, this is definitely my game because I grew up with it. There was so many times I died so many times trying to figure these bosses out. It's not even funny. Daijingeki. Special move button on the ground. Lightning attack effective against distant enemies. Now there's actually a trick to using this one. You can figure it out if you watch the demo at the beginning of the game. But the trick to using that ability correctly. if you perform it just straight off on its own, it takes a second for it to fucking fire, and during that second, you're completely open. And if something hits you, it cancels the attack. You can actually perform a single slash and then go straight into it. He occupies the laboratory and will attack whoever visits there. I'll be honest with you, the two little goggle things on his head, I always thought those were his fucking eyes. But basically, here, I'll show you guys what I mean. On regular, you see the delay. If something hits you, you take damage. You'll take damage and it'll cancel the attack. But here's what you can do. You can do a single cut, which will eliminate the delay, allow you to protect yourself. Because you can slash at something in front of you, giving you a window of opportunity to activate thing. Like that. These aren't the best enemies to fucking do this with. Oh god. Damn it, I remember these motherfuckers. Remember these bitches, god damn, I fucking hated these guys. I fucking hated the stage. I don't think this is the one with the side boss I'm thinking of, though. Nope, it's a different side boss that I'm thinking of. It's from, I think, Megaman X5 is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, Dragoon's weapon actually is actually extremely good here because of the fact that it allows you to, it's basically an uppercut attack that allows you to cover a lot of vertical distance. And I fucking remember this shit. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, here's the mini boss. Which this mini boss actually isn't that difficult if you know how to exploit him. Basically, Raijin Geki is actually your best friend in this fight because of the fact that unlike that's the one thing that's good about some of these attacks the hero gets is that the Raijin Geki allows you to hit something. If it doesn't get invincibility frames, it allows you to hit something multiple fucking times. Because the blade stays out for a second. Which, in this instance, going up against this enemy, hitting him with Raijin Geki actually gives you quite a bit of fucking leeway. One right here. Like right there. See what I mean? Yeah, you see what I mean? Raijin Geki is a fucking bullshit ability on certain enemies. Because on certain enemies, it just fucks them so far up. Yeah, pretty much Zero, once he gets aerial dash and gets his double jump, he becomes a force to be fucking reckoned with. The one bad thing about that guy is that it makes you want to rush. and trying to rush actually gives you and makes you gets you in more trouble than not rushing. Yep. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. The one bad thing about that fucking area. All I need to do is make it to this X area, because I can afford to die here. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna make it. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I think I'm gonna go ahead and make it to the Colonel fight, which is not gonna be terribly bad. I think that's after this stage is when Zero and the Colonel fight, and that's a cutscene, so I don't have to fucking worry about that. But I think I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do the save. Do the Colonel fight, and then hopefully save afterwards, and that's what we're going to call it quits tonight. Like I said, we're going to continue this one on Tuesdays. Hopefully tomorrow I will have Deadpool. I will be able to give you guys Deadpool. If not, we'll call it quits, and we'll come back to this one. Yeah, this is the hardest part of this fucking stage. Because of the fact that because those spikes are instant kills. Hitting those spikes is instant death. Which, the only problem about it is that when these enemies start spawning like this, like I said, it's the only hard part about that is literally the fact that you have to worry about dying from the spikes. Which, well, I'm at the fucking boss room right here, so I don't have to fucking worry about that shit. Which Mushroom is fucking weak as hell, the Raijingeki. You made it this far. I'm impressed. You interested in a real challenge? Who's your commanding officer? Never mind that. It's time to fight. And that's what you want to do. That's how you fucking spam him. You slash at him up here. Yeah, basically, that's actually how you fight him with X, is because X gets an airborne version of that attack. With Zero, you can hit him while before he hits the ground, and spam him like that. But you can also fight him when he fucking creates his doppelganger by just basically being a dick. Like that. Like I said, go ahead. Booyah. Like I said, this ability for Zero, the best thing about it is that it has reach. It has reach and it allows you to hit enemies. Some of the bigger enemies, it allows you to just fuck their worlds up. Oh, shit.
You won.
Huinbu. With the correct timing, higher and further jumps are possible while airborne. Kuinzon may be activated while attacking in the air. Basically, the entire point of that ability is that you gain a double jump, which the key to the double jump is that if you double jump twice, you can't dash in the air. So you have to make a choice. You can either dash in the air once, you can do a dash jump once. So pretty much dash jump is for getting somewhere quickly. Air jump dash is good for getting some horizontal range. And then double jump is good for making vertical range. But and then the secondary ability for it is that while in the air, your attacking animation changes to a somersault, spin, wheel looking attack, which pretty much allows you to attack in all directions. I believe that's what it is. Maybe I'm thinking Megaman X5. I've got a message from the Replicors. Zero. I'll be at Memorial Hall. Be there. Don't go, Zero. Don't fight him. This is a matter of personal pride now. There's no avoiding this. I must go!
Colonel!
What?
I'm disappointed in you, Colonel. Ah!
What do you think you're doing?
It's not too late. Stop the coup now.
Never.
If that's your decision, prepare yourself!
Stop, please! Brother, please! Don't you remember? Zero saved my life.
Oh. Very well then. I'll spare your life for now. But next time, there'll be no mercy.
Zero, please, don't fight with my brother. If you do, I'm afraid that one of you may end up...
Someone must stop Repliforce.
Zero!
The bad anime voice acting. Oh my god. I love this game, but my god. Okay, guys, with that, we're going to go ahead and call it quits here. I know this isn't a super long stream. It's more like a fucking Let's Play video at this point. But, like I said, the one thing I didn't want to do is I don't want to go over my 1 o'clock deadline too damn high. And we're at 12:30 right now, which I think this is the perfect stopping point. So, the plan is, like I said, we will continue this. We will continue this Mega Man X4 next week. That's the plan. If that plan kind of falls through and I can't get my fucking thing working tomorrow, we will continue this tomorrow. Either way, we will have a stream tomorrow at 11 o'clock. There will be no delays. I will fucking have a stream ready for you guys at 11 o'clock. Plain and fucking simple. So, with that said, guys, have a wonderful evening, day, morning, whatever the time of day it is. And remember to stay sane. Link to the Past Zero, out.